we will discuss about electronic configuration. Okay, so till yesterday we discussed about the topics, shells, subshells, orbitals, like that. Okay, how do electrons in an atom occupy shells, subshells and orbitals? So about that now we will discuss. Okay, so the distribution of electrons in shells, subshells and orbitals is an atom is known as electronic configuration. Okay, electronic configuration is nothing but the distribution of electrons in the shells, subshells and orbitals in an atom is known as electronic configuration. So what is the meaning of electronic configuration? We will discuss with one example. Let us consider the hydrogen atom for understanding the arrangement of electrons, as it contains only one electron. So now we will take hydrogen as a example to understand the electronic configuration or arrangement of electrons. These hydrogen contain only one electron. Yes or no? Yes. The shorthand notation consists the principal energy level N value and the letter represented subshell L value, and the number of electrons are represented by X in the subshell, and it is written as a superscript as shown in the below. So electronic configuration is nothing the distribution of electrons in the shells, subshells and orbitals. It is known as electronic configuration. Okay, this electronic configuration we can show by NLX method. Okay, the distribution of electrons in subshells and orbitals in an atom is known as electronic configuration. The distribution of electron in various atomic orbitals provides an understanding the electronic behavior of the atom and it turns in its reactivity. The shorthand notation is as shown in the below NLX method. Okay, so in this electronic configuration we can write by NLX method. Okay, we can write the electronic configuration of an element by NLX method. Here N means what? Principal quantum number. L means what? Azimuthal quantum number. X means what? Number of electrons. Okay, so with the help of this NLX method, how can we write the electronic configuration? Now we will discuss. Okay, so to write the electronic configuration, we will take one example, that is hydrogen. We will take one element as an example. That element is hydrogen. This hydrogen having atomic number Z is equals to 1. What is the atomic number of hydrogen? Hydrogen atomic number Z is equals to 1. So the number of electrons is 1. Okay, so hydrogen we will take as an example to write the electronic configuration. Hydrogen atomic number is 1. So in that, how many electrons are there? 1 electron is there. Okay, so now how can we write the electronic configuration? In electronic configuration we can write by NLX method. No, N means principal quantum number. Hydrogen, it will occupy first shell or second shell? First shell. Okay, so here in the 9th class we discussed arrangement of electrons in the orbitals. 9th class in one chapter we discussed draw the arrangement of electrons in the orbitals, means in middle we will keep nucleus. After that we will draw the shells. Okay, in that we'll draw the shells. Then how many electrons are there? That electrons will put in the shells. Okay, so once I will show like this. So in 9th class we learned the arrangement of electrons in the orbitals. Here I written hydrogen H is equals to 1 middle nucleus and N is equals to 1 shell. In that 1 electron we should keep with the dot symbol. Next, helium atomic number 2. Okay, next first middle nucleus will be there. Next 2 electrons we can keep in the first shell, that is N is equals to 1 shell. Lithium atomic number is 3. So means in that 3 electrons, 3 protons will be there. In middle nucleus will come. In first shell 2 electrons will come. Next in that last shell one electron will come, means 2 plus 1 3, no, like that we can arrange the electrons in the orbitals, no. So here by this we can write the electronic configuration easily. This electronic configuration is showed by NLX method, no. N means principal quantum number, L means azimuthal quantum number, X means number of electrons. Okay, so here hydrogen atomic number 1 means how many electrons are there? 1 electron is there, means X is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 means 1 electron is there. So once you observe this box hydrogen, okay, what is the principal quantum number here? Principal quantum number is showed by N, no? N is equals to 1. Okay, so here NLX method is there. N means principal quantum number. Okay, principal quantum number means principal quantum number, that is explaining about the shell, no, that is explaining about the main shell. So this hydrogen, it will occupy which shell? N is equals to 1 shell. That's why in the place of this N, write 1. Okay, in the place of this N, write 1. Okay, so in that N is equals to 1, how many subshells are there? Only one subshell. What is that subshell name? S. What is that subshell name? S. Okay, that subshell name is S. So here L. L means what? L is explaining about the subshell only, no? L is in NLX. L is explaining about the subshell. So L equal to S. L equal to S. Okay. So X. X means what? How many electrons are there? 1 electron only there. Okay. X is equals to 1. Then write in this. How can we write? N is equals to 1. L is equals to S. X is equals to 1. Okay. 1s1. That is the electronic configuration of hydrogen. Okay. Understood? Electronic configuration is nothing but distribution of electrons in the shells and subshells and orbitals is known as electronic configuration. This electronic configuration we can write by NLX method. N means what? Principal quantum number. L means what? Azimuthal quantum number. X means what? Number of electrons. Okay. So now we will take hydrogen and we will write the electronic configuration of hydrogen. Okay. Hydrogen atomic number 1. Okay, if we arrange the electrons in the orbitals, then we will get the structure, that structure shown in this box. Okay, so H, hydrogen equal to 1, middle nucleus will be there and first shell will be there, N is equals to 1 shell. Okay, and in the N is equal to 1 shell, only one subshell only there, no, that is 1s. Okay, so in that hydrogen, N means principal quantum number. So what is that principal quantum number? N is equals to 1. Okay. Next, L means azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number means subshell. Which subshell that is? S subshell. Okay. X means number of electrons. How many electrons are there? 1 electron is there. X is equals to 1. So same value substitute. In the place of N write 1. In the place of L write S. In the place of X write 1. 1s1 is the electronic configuration. At the same time, by this write the electronic configuration of helium. Okay, shall we write? Okay, we will write now. So helium atomic number 2 means in these 2 electrons, 2 protons are there. First nucleus will come. Okay, next shell, N is equals to 1 shell. In that N is equals to 1 shell, 2 electrons we kept. Okay, in that N is equals to 1 shell, how many subshells are there? Only one subshell. That what is that subshell name? 1s. Yes or no? S. Okay, so by depending on the NLX method, how can we write its electronic configuration? In the place of N, what we can write? N means it belongs to first shell, no? 1. Okay, it belongs to first shell, no? That's why we can write 1. L value what? S. L value S. X, how many electrons are there? 2 electrons are there. Okay, 1s2. Helium configuration what? 1s2. Hydrogen configuration 1s1. Okay, like that. Lithium atomic number 3. It's electronic. Okay, so in these 3 electrons are there, 3 protons are there. Proton will be present in the nucleus. So in this 3 electrons, in first shell we can keep 2 electrons. We can place 2 electrons in first shell. N is equals to 1 shell. And next one more electron will be there, no? Next one more electron will be there in the lithium, no? That one more electron it will occupy in the second shell, sorry. N is equals to 2 shell. Means now we can write the electronic configuration of lithium like this. What is that? And by NLX method only, no? First we will write the information related to N is equals to 1 shell. Its N value is 1. What is its L value? S subshell, no? Okay, in that how many electrons are there? 2 electrons are there. 2. In the place of X, write 2. Okay, in the place of N we are written 1. Why? Because that belongs to N shell. And in the place of L we are written S. Why? Because that subshell name is S. And in the place of X we are written 2. Why? Because 2 electrons are there. Now we will write the information related to second shell. Okay, second shell means N is equal to 2 shell, 1 electron is there, no? If you have to write information about that also. Okay, N value what? 2. Second shell. L value, what is that subshell name? S. And X means number of electrons. How many electrons are there? 1 electron is there. Like that we can write. So lithium electronic configuration 1s2, 2s1. Like that we can write the electronic configuration. Okay. Next, the electronic configuration can be also represented by showing the spin of the electron. The electronic configuration can also represented by showing the spin of the electron. Means okay, so in the electronic configuration we can show the spin of the electron also. So how can we show the spin of the electron? Now we will discuss. Means here we are written electronic configuration. No? We can fill the electrons in the orbitals also. How can we fill? Now we will discuss with one example, hydrogen. Hydrogen atomic number what? 1. Okay, hydrogen atomic number 1. Okay, so it will occupy which shell? First shell. Okay, in that first shell how many subshells are there? Only one subshell. Okay, this is called as orbital. Okay, 1s orbital. It is 1s orbital. Okay, so in that how many electrons are there? 1 electron is there. That 1 electron we should show with the spin. The spins means upward arrow mark and downward arrow mark. Means like this we can show upward arrow mark. Like this also we can write hydrogen. Okay, next helium. How can we write helium? So hydrogen configuration we can write like this, no? H is equals to 1. Okay, so in the orbitals we can write like this. Okay, we can write like this. Means 1s1. Next helium atomic number 2. Its electronic configuration 1s2. Okay, 1s2. So its atomic number 2, electronic configuration 1s2, no? How can we write that in the orbitals? Like this. So it will occupy first subshell only, no? First shell and subshell only, no? So 1 arrow mark upward and 1 arrow mark downward. Means 2 electrons are there. We can write like this. Okay, next lithium atomic number 3. Its electronic configuration 1s2, 2s1. So how can we write its configuration? First shell 2 electrons. Okay, next shell only 1 electron. Okay, lithium 3, 1s2, 2s1. First shell 2 electrons, next second shell 1 electron. Like this we can show in the orbitals. So will you say its N value, L value, Ml value and Ms value? For example, hydrogen take. So hydrogen atomic number 1. Okay, means in the orbitals we can fill the electrons like this. Okay, here it is showed now, like this we can show. Okay, so hydrogen electronic configuration 1s1. What are its N, L, Ml and Ms value? So hydrogen atomic number 1, it will occupy first shell. Okay, first shell means N is equals to 1 shell, that's why its N value is 1. Okay, next what is its L value? Means in N is equals to 1 shell, it will N is equal to 1 shell, only one subshell only there, that is S subshell. So that S subshell L value what? S L value 0, L is equals to 0, and ml values are depending on L value, no, so that's why L is equal to 0, no, then ml value also 0. Okay, once you, and what is its ms value? Once you observe the arrangement of electrons in the orbitals, means H is equal to 1, means in this box we kept one arrow mark, no, upward arrow mark. So upward arrow mark, that spin value is plus half. Okay, upward arrow mark is there, so that spin value is plus half. Downward arrow mark is there, then that spin value is minus half. So here upward arrow mark, no, that's ms value is plus half, or we can say minus half also. Okay, so like this we can write. So for many electron atoms, we must know the electronic configuration of atoms. The distribution of electrons in various atomic orbitals provide an understanding the electronic behavior of an atom and in turns its reactivity. So let us consider helium He atom. He is equal He, helium atomic number 2. It has 2 electrons. How are these 2 electrons are arranged? Okay, so for many electron atoms, we must know the electron configuration of the atom. The distribution of electrons in the various atomic orbitals provide an understanding the electronic behavior of an atom, in turns its reactivity. So now take helium element as an example. This helium Z is equals to 2. This helium atom has 2 electrons, and how are these 2 are arranged? To describe, okay, we discussed helium, one electron. Okay, helium, in that one electron is upside and one electron is downside, we should keep. So in this helium we will keep like this. For example, lithium, we are discussed how to arrange the electrons in the orbitals. And what about boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, like this, so many electrons are there. So what about that electrons? How can we arrange the electrons in that orbitals? Okay, to describe the electronic configuration for more than one electron in an atom, we need to know 3 principles. Okay, hydrogen have only 1 electron, helium has 2 electrons, we are arranged easily. Okay, but some elements that have more than 1 electrons, then how can we arrange the electrons in that orbitals? To know about the arrangement of electrons in that orbitals, we need to know about the 3 principles. What are the 3 principles? Pauli exclusive principle, Aufbau principle and Hund's rule. So we will discuss about what is Pauli exclusion principle, Aufbau principle and Hund's rules in next class. Okay, so by depending on these 3 rules, we can write the electronic configuration easily. So what we discussed in this class? Till now we discussed about the electronic configuration. This electronic configuration means nothing but the distribution of electrons in the shells, subshells and orbitals of an atom. It is known as electronic configuration. This electronic configuration we can write by NLX method. In that N is nothing but principal quantum number and L is nothing but azimuthal quantum number and L is nothing but number of electrons. So N is principal quantum number, L is annular quantum number, X means number of electrons. Okay, by depending on this, once you try to write the electronic configuration of first 10 elements, will you write? Okay, so it is some difficult to you, so we will learn about that 3 principle. After that you can write easily. So before going to discuss about the principle, once you try to learn about the arrangement of electrons in the orbitals. In 9th class, one chapter is there, no? Arrangement of electrons in the orbitals. First 18 elements. In valency concept, in 9th class, valency concept is there. In that valency concept, he gave about the arrangement of electrons in the orbitals. Okay. Once you see the topic and learn about the arrangement of electrons in the orbitals. Now we will discuss.